Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good to see you. Good to see you. We have news. We have news. Little bit of news for you. News day. Quick, fast news day. Opposite of slow news day.
Good to be here for 6 months, bro. I didn't work closing tonight, about to get in bed.
Hell yeah, dude. Get that rest in, Doom. You deserve it, fella. Thank you very much for the 6 months, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for jumping in, everybody. Some cool news and some news that should be pretty obvious already, but some news nonetheless. Let me change the song and we will begin. This is the Eyezayar news reporting. Over some Stardew Valley beats. That's what it's all about. Okay, so basically, not streak related. Well, no, not streak related. Could have been, but do you want the good news or the bad news first, I guess, is the question. This update is so confusing. I mean, I try my best out here. Bad news. Okay, bad news is obvious. I'm glad that, actually, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm really happy about that. You guys have impressed me a lot. Who the fuck takes the good news first, only to have their dreams crushed afterwards? Who does that? What? Is there anybody who takes the good news first? What is that? Who's doing that? I'm proud of you, honestly. I feel like now we're on the same wavelength, me and you. Me and the amorphous blob that is chat. We're on the same spot. Anyway, okay, so look, the good news is good. The bad news is not that bad, but it's pretty obvious. Bad news, I don't know when Lego Batman 2 is going to be happening. This cold is hanging on like an absolute bastard. He just, the goblin won't leave. The goblin that has entered my body, phrasing, the goblin that has entered my body refuses to leave. I sound okay right now, but if you really want to know why that is, it's because I just spent the last 15 minutes blowing the fluid out of my nose. So it's a ticking time bomb right now. It's only a matter of time before it all returns. So, you know, I'm not going to risk doing Lego Batman and getting everybody in here only for me to leave again, because that sucked. So, sorry to everybody who came in yesterday, and that was what happened. I hate doing that. I don't like baiting people. I was expecting to do at least like a 2-hour 100% stream, but you know, I just sounded I sounded disgusting. So I'm gonna wait until I can just, you know, do this properly. And I don't know, you know, like you think you're over a cold and then it comes back and it's like a slingshot effect. Can't stand that. Seems to keep happening. Last night was miserable. I'm not sure what I've got, like if it's COVID or just a cold or what. I'm not a doctor, okay? But my diagnosis is that I feel like shit. And hopefully it's over by the time the weekend hits and we can, I don't know, we can do some proper streams or something. I got COVID-20, dude. I'm out here innovating. 100 viewers here in the news? Oh my goodness. Well, that's just, this good news is really mostly good for me, but I just thought it was cool. It was a milestone for us. So basically, that's the bad news over. Lego Batman 2, hopefully soon, okay? Good news is that I put in a partner application for Twitch a couple of days ago, about 10 days ago, I think it was, and we got accepted this time. I applied in 2021, and they knocked me back, obviously because I wasn't streaming that much, but I did apply a long time ago. But this time, they were like, you know what? Get in here, you rascal. You know what? I like you. Get in here. And so that's pretty cool. It feels like a bit of a milestone. So, yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd let you know. I mean, we have been streaming 6 months in a row. And at the end of the day, oh, Lemons, thank you very much, dude. Thank you for the 2 gifted, man. Hey, and you know what? More of that money goes to me and not to Twitch now. So I think that's something we can all celebrate. Gather around, everybody. Hey, thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. You're very sweet. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, it's just cool. I mean, I get more like customization options, and I think I don't know if I get more emote slots. I thought that was a thing, but there's some things that'll probably make life a little bit easier streaming and stuff, which is cool. And yeah, just a cool milestone. I mean, going from the Ghost of Tsushima streams to now, it actually feels like streaming very consistently has like, we're seeing some progress there, you know what I mean? Which is really cool. So, hey, thanks for the 100 there, Josh. Appreciate it, dude. Josh has been around since the Nexus, since the very beginning. Hey, thanks for the 100 there, Sonic. Appreciate
Goblins
it, dude.
famously hate Lego Batman 2.
They do. It's written in the lore. You just got to read it. It's on some crusty old page in a dungeon somewhere, but it is part of the lore. You just got to pick it up. Hey, thanks for the 100 there, Lockie. This calls for a celebration. Hey,
Ghost of Tsushima streams when?
Barry the Bull? No, wait. David the Bull? Is he gonna return? Who could really say? But yeah, really, really cool. Thanks for the 100 there, Lockie. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's just like, it's some tangible progress, you know what I mean? So that's cool. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna say the typical thing here, but got to thank all of you as well for sticking around. I mean, there are requirements in terms of like engagement with a stream before you can get approved, and even during like the slow periods like now, you know, I appreciate you turning up and everything. It's been a great time. Overall, like this last 6 months has been some of my most productive. I know things have slowed down on the video front, but I am constantly working in the background on things that will be coming out soon. And the streaming has, as I've said a bunch of times, it's just kept me like, it's kept the motor running, where I would have gone through periods before where I just kind of like dropped everything for one reason or another. So pretty
Congrats,
massive.
Simon.
Thank you, King Fu. Thanks for the 100, dude. Another legend of the stream. The whole gang's here. I greatly look forward to these streams every night. Thank you very much, Lemons. I'm glad to hear that, dude. Been a while, Fu. Good to see you, man. But yeah, so it doesn't really change much for us, you know? Like, everything is going ahead as normal, but I think it kind of marks like a cool milestone. Like, I think I really do feel a lot more in streaming for the long haul more than I had in the past, which is cool because it was such an on and off thing for me previously. And I just, yeah, I think it's like, it's a cool milestone to have.
Can't wait to hear about the chair he gets with the increase in money.
Oh, Chops, but here's the thing, brother. I already have a new chair. You missed it. You missed that entry. You missed that filler episode. God damn it. I'm sitting on clouds right now. Thanks for the 100, dude. Appreciate it. Need another throne? Another upgrade? That doesn't seem right. This is the only throne that I need. You don't understand. I was using a dining room chair for too long. I can sit on this throne for the next 10 years. Alright? Or maybe just have 2 chairs next to each other just for the flex of it. I don't know. I guess I'll have to think about it. The new chair brings Twitch partner. It's a good omen. What can I say? Fill my house with chairs? I had a art teacher who was like a genuine chair enthusiast. Like really liked chairs. Had a whole, like, series of artworks based on chairs. Interesting woman. She, I mean, maybe she inspired my lack of chair appreciation. I don't know. I didn't fully get it. But I respected it, exactly. So, yeah, anyway, that's the good and the bad news. So, appreciate you if you just came here for the news. Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully I can put some streams together that are more interesting to most people in the audience, like the Lego Batman stuff. Soon as I'm better, I will. I already said this, but I expected this cold to be like 1 to 3 days, and it's been like 8, and it's still kicking my ass. So, hopefully, you know, we can get things fully back on track. I wanted the first partner stream to be like, you know, something bigger, but just, you can't plan for this sort of stuff, I suppose. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to stick around and probably, I don't know, what should we do? I stick around a little bit long. We've only been here 12 minutes. I mean, I kind of don't feel too bad right now, to tell you the truth.
Now that you're a big-time streamer, when you gonna start with the crypto scams?
Oh, well, that's my third announcement, my secret third option that I haven't, that I hadn't unveiled yet. So, we have the Eyezayar coin, okay? It's very lucrative. It's very, you're gonna want to get your hands on it. Limited availability. Hey, thanks for the 100 there, King Fu. And the absolutely stellar suggestion. Thank you for reminding me. Have you seen the Batman Caped Crusader trailer? Is there like a proper trailer now? I only saw the teaser. I wasn't a big fan of the voice. Let me see here. Is there a full thing? Reaction stream? No, you go and watch it. I'll watch it in my own time, but I don't have a problem with people watching trailers, but oh, there is. Okay, cool. I like the look of the suit from the thumbnail. That's cool. Oh, I do have one thing to show you, actually, which I found really funny. It's got to do with actually, no, I don't want this person to be harassed. Never mind. I finally had a green screen kid on one of my shorts, which I just found really funny. But I don't want to show it now. Oh, I shouldn't have mentioned it. Oh, King Fu, what the hell? Hey, thanks for the 10 gifted, dude. I just feel like that's fucking insane, dude. Jesus, thank you. 530? What is going on here, man? There shouldn't be a single person in here without a sub now, or I'm gonna... No. Why is Little Bat not got a sub? Twitch, alright, as your new partner, I want to ask for something. You need to prioritize people that are in the chat to receive subs, okay? What is this? Oh, Bat Lion as well? Do they have some sort of, like... Do they have something against bats? What is this? That doesn't seem acceptable. That doesn't sound Bruce. Good. Hey, who's doing that? Hey. Dude. King Fu. You're out here saving lives, fella. But you've given enough. Jesus Christ. I'll never forget that first TGB stream and King Fu just, like, swept his way into our lives and started sniping people with gifted subs. Appreciate the support, man. You don't have to do it, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, the voice works after watching the trailer? I'll definitely give it a watch. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. You know what a green screen kid is, right? Is anybody familiar with that term? You liked those TGB streams? You know, I've been, Oh, I'll explain what a green screen kid is in a second. You know, I've been thinking about trying to set up Red Dead 2 and just get, like, some settings that work. Like, it shouldn't be impossible for me to set it up and get it to work on stream and not have any problems. Like, I think I'm going to look into that soon, because there's a big portion of, like, not even just for TGB or anything like that, most likely not for TGB, but just for, like, some Red Dead related stuff, because, I mean, there's a big portion of not just the YouTube audience, but the stream audience as well, who originally followed and was originally, like, keen to see more Red Dead stuff. Yeah, I haven't streamed it in years. Yeah, Russ, like, not since Arthur Becomes, so it's definitely been a long time. I should look into it and maybe upgrade some parts if I have to. I'm so sketchy about upgrading PC parts, like, I don't know, I'm so bad at that kind of thing. I'm scared, like, am I gonna buy a part and then try and put it in, everything's gonna catch on fire, I don't know. But we do have an Ethernet cable now, so we have come quite a long way. Even the VODs were hard to watch because of the tech. Yeah, it was awful. It was terrible. But green screen kid. So a green screen kid is where, like, I can't believe you've never heard of this. So, like, it's usually when somebody steals a short or a TikTok or something, and they have themselves somewhere, like a transparent cutout of themselves, like, somewhere on the video, so that the video is technically different enough that they can claim it as their own. You know what I'm talking about? You know? And I've never had one before, because I don't release that many shorts, but somebody made one, and it was so funny, because I couldn't spot him. I couldn't fucking... Okay, I have to show you, but please don't be mean to this person if I can find it. I find it very funny. Like, I almost want everybody to pretend like it's their short and just be like, dude, you made this so well. Like, the editing on this short is top notch, dude. Like, just pretend that it's his is kind of what I want to do. I couldn't spot him though. How do I find it should be in my copyright thing, because I think it still got picked up. Hold on a moment. Yeah, it's so funny. Hold on a second. Just be like, man, this is fucking crazy. You put this together, like, good stuff, man. Keep it up. I'm looking forward to more shorts from you. You have a future, dude. Oh, don't tell me it got removed. Please, no. Please, don't let it be. You've now peaked on YouTube. I was going to say before, it feels like we're hitting so many milestones. Partner, first green screen kid. This is fucking huge, dude. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. There's no way they removed it. Unless, like, YouTube's gotten really good at removing duplicated content all of a sudden. But usually they're pretty slack with that kind of thing. Come on, dude. There's no way. I think it got removed.
The last three.
Oh no, here it is. Somebody commented, bro thinks he's slick. No. You need to pretend that it's his short. All right, hold on a second. I'll show you. But I'm showing you with the exception that you have to pretend that it's his short, all right? If you are going to go and leave a comment, don't be an asshole. I want you to comment, dude, this short is crazy. You've done such a, like, I love this short. Good stuff. I need you to do that if you're going to bother, okay? So that's the rule that I'm creating right this second. All right. Because it's clearly just a kid, but it's hilarious. He's got this green screen thing down to a science, because I could not spot him, I'll tell you that. All right, so let me zoom you in. Let me zoom you in a little. All right. So, you can probably spot him immediately, but when I got the notification that somebody had, like, taken the video, and I was like, wait, what? Where the fuck is he? And, and there he is. You don't see him? Yeah, he's in the bottom left. He's right under the high, which is honestly kind of comedic genius in and of itself. But the audio as well is a masterclass. I don't know what's happened to it. It's like it's just coming out of his phone speaker. Hold on.
I have been on a quest to beat Red Dead Redemption 2 without killing anybody.
Bro is
Sounds
just
impossible,
chilling.
right? Well, here's one of the many tactics I use to avoid outright murder in this game. In some missions, the solution is as easy as... For the last 3 years,
He's
I
just
have been on a
enjoying the
quest to
vid.
beat
I
Red
honestly
Dead
can't hate on it, to be honest. He's just chilling. He's just enjoying the content. I mean, I can't get mad at that. He's straight up enjoying. He didn't even play the whole video. I mean, at this point, that's an original work as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, pretty awesome. We've got some career milestones here, and I can't hate on it. I can't hate on it at all.
Damn, I can't believe I've given all these subs and bits to you when you've been stealing this great kids content.
I know, dude. It's despicable. It's despicable. I'm almost tempted to apologize to him. But, you know how it goes. Thanks for the 100 there, King Fu. Appreciate it. It's just so weird getting, like, a YouTube notification in the middle of the night. You know, I'm like, oh, what's this? And then, it's that, which is just excellent as far as I'm concerned. So that's good. 7 comments already? Hold on, what?
For the last 3...
That's not real.
For the last 3 years,
Oh my god, there is 7 comments already. Oh, this is... Yeah, oh, dude, this is good. This is good. This is the most... Hang on, yeah, alright, hold on a second. This saga is not over, it seems. Hang on a second. This guy's gonna wake up and he's gonna be like, I'm famous. I'm famous. I've made it. This is the most insane short I've ever seen in my entire... We got real pixels in here? What the hell? What? I didn't know real pixels was here. What is going on? We got a real... Dude got a real pixels comment before GTA 6. I can't believe this. Videos fire. Favorite short on YouTube. Short is crazy. We need these two to get deleted, alright? Oh, man, that's awesome. Alright. I appreciate it, everybody. You're doing the Lord's work.
3 years,
You're doing Western Jesus's work here. Alright, I'm gonna give that a big fat like. Alright. Massive. Good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. I'd say that's a job well done. That's a job well done. For the last 3 years. You know how many times... Like, I cannot listen to that short again. I feel like I've hit a limit. I've hit a cosmic wall where I'm going to be violating some unspoken law if I hear the words "it's been 3 years," or for the last 3 years. Sorry, I can't hear it again. When I was making that short, I replayed the beginning so many times that it actually kind of drove me nutty. I don't think I've ever been the same. So what can I say? Good morning, T-Flight. Good to see you. What about 16 years? I unironically have heard that less. Working on a short, it's all about, like, trying to... I don't know, you're trying to get, like, the right flow for it. And so you watch it so many fucking times. Oh, it's not good for you, I'll tell you that. Hey, Finks, good to see you, dude. The whole gang's here. Thank you very much for jumping in. 10 comments now? Alright, this is just going to be, like, a new form of social media for me. Just checking this comment section. There's 12 comments now. I can't even say it. I can't even see all of them. Oh, here we go. Great short. Can't wait to see more. Beautiful. Love to see that. This is so well edited. I wish I could make something this good. Hi, Twitch. By the way, I hate every single one of you. Hey, who was that? Who was that? Show yourself. This is the type of support I like to see in our community. Okay? This is the type of support I like to see. But yeah, alright, so, as I said, career milestones, people. Partner, green screen kid, what's next? What do you think is next on the list? What do we need to hit? Ghost of Tsushima stream would be a big full circle moment. I don't know. Hey, I don't even want to see... I'm going to have to ban the phrase for the last 3 years. I feel like if I even read it, we're going to be in trouble. Gonna get a Netflix special? What would I do on a Netflix special? Do you know what would be crazy if I could have the first just chatting Netflix special? I feel like that would be pretty huge. Like, it's literally just this exact format for an hour. And it's a Netflix special. And we literally get paid millions of dollars to do it. I mean, I feel like at this point we just need to start harassing Netflix and show some fan interest in in that special becoming a reality. I mean, it can't. I mean, they give just about anybody a special these days. So I feel like we have a chance.
It might have to be time for the first Eyezayar controversy.
No, anything but that. Anything but that. Please, no. I've been giving out Roblox gift cards in Twitch Whispers. No, my worst nightmare's coming to fruition. I can't believe it. Who the fuck is using Twitch Whispers? What? Can we talk about that? What is this? Hey, you could have used anything. Oh goodness. Oh man. Thanks for the 100, Valentine. You sent me down a rabbit hole. Twitch Whispers is crazy, dude. Anyway, I'm not gonna even... I feel like the whole world has spoken about that at this point. Twitch fucking Whispers. Come on, dude. What do we... Twitch... You know what? They might have to change the name of Twitch Whispers, because it just sounds sketchy, and now it's got an even worse connotation.
Is that he is the green screen kid.
Oh god, wouldn't... That'd be the greatest plot twist of all time. That'd be insane. Thanks for the 100 there, Foo. That would be that'd be Lynchian. That'd be crazy. They should just remove it. I mean, like, I don't think the feature is terrible, but you gotta rename it now. Because, like, Twitch Whispers already, as I said, sounded a little bit like, okay. But now that somebody's been whispering some inappropriate stuff, I mean, I feel like now the name's gotta go. Just call it direct message now. I think that's the next... I mean, as a new partner, Twitch, if you are listening, I feel like that's a good route, a good change for us to make. Now that we're in direct connection. So, yeah, I don't know. If I'm going to start pushing mandates now that I'm high ranking, I mean, I feel like that's where we should go with this. Eyezayar now owns a percentage of Twitch. I'm a stakeholder, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, is that a conflict of interest? Who could say? Pushing mandates? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what month it is. So what if we've only got a couple of days left? You know what? One day, I think I'll just do my face reveal and it will be... I'll just green screen kid all of my videos. Like, even the long ones, I'll just sit in the corner. Or in, like, really obscure spots for the entire runtime. I think that's how I'll do it. Like, if I ever do it, which I don't really plan on it, but if I ever do, you'll just see one day... like a bunch of green screens of my own videos. That's how it'll happen. The kids on TikTok crying about Xbox changing their profile picture. What's that? What happened? Your face cam right in the middle of the screen? That'd be a bold move. How do you get a Netflix special? Like, I know that's not as simple as a Google search, but let's just get a baseline going for a second. Let's have a look. What category would we go under? I feel like we have to go under true crime. If we really want to make a splash. You know? The finale of TGB with Eyeman face reveal in the corner. Maybe that's what was in the wagon. Maybe that's Trelawney's trinket. My green head. Who could say? Just gonna get a VPN sponsor for TGB. I don't know if I will ever... Like, I full stop don't know if I will ever do a sponsor. I wouldn't say never. We've spoken about this. But a sponsor on TGB... God damn it, it played again. I just wanted to see the new comments. God damn it. I've heard it too many times. My skin's falling off. The support on this short is wild. This is why I didn't stream Lego Batman. It's not over. It seems like it's over, and then it's not over. Netflix adaptation. We need a special. I actually did see that line. I actually opened Twitter first thing this morning as soon as I turned on my PC, which is a terrible idea, but I did see that. I commented asking where the full vid is, because it's not on his account. This is just a teaser. It'll be out soon. Don't worry. I sent you a funky Twitch whisper. I'm not even opening Twitch whispers now. I feel like they're a bad omen. I never opened them really in the first place, but now I just feel like they've got a curse attached to them, and I'm gonna have to go on a side quest to get rid of it, like it's fucking Dark Souls 1. I don't want that smoke. I feel like it's a bad omen. They gotta remove that shit, or rename it or something. Put it in a different spot. Now that Twitch is sifting through 3-year-old whispers, it's pretty crazy. I mean, like, I wonder what the process of going through his whispers was, or like how that started, or if Twitch just goes through whispers routinely, which I don't even mind them doing. I mean, maybe they should do that, I don't know. But it's just like, it's on any other messaging platform, like, a lot of them pride themselves on being like encrypted, or like everything is private, right? Obviously Twitch whispers, or Twitch in general, isn't a messaging platform in and of itself, but it's like, it has a feature. It's like, I'm curious. I'm glad that they found it, of course, but it's like, I'm curious what the process is of, like, why they were snooping. Maybe I'm led to believe that maybe the person in question had like complained, or maybe their parents had complained or something like that. Because like, yeah, every other messaging platform is like, oh yeah, this is completely private, you know, this is encrypted, end-to-end encryption, like all of that sort of boasting, you know what I mean? And you should be able to have privacy with your messages in general, but like, I guess in this case, like, thank God, right? It just exists for no reason. Has anybody like practically used it? What was said? Oh, I don't know the details of the Dr. Disrespect stuff. I saw it circling around. Just your usual creator drama for some fucking reason. I don't think actual messages came out. No, I don't think the details did, but obviously something that Twitch saw, they were like, this guy's got to go. Rare surveillance
Privacy
state
invasion
W.
on Twitch. I mean,
That's
it's what
it.
they get for doing dodgy shit on Twitch whisper of all thing.
Yeah, at the end of the day, just don't be a creepy bastard and you'll be fine, but, you know, that's a whole thing. Thanks for the 100 there, Fu. Like, in general, I don't... Like, when you think of... I don't believe, like, the government should be able to, like, snoop around in people's private business in general. But, again, this is just one case where it was like, all right. Like, government and corporations, I mean. I don't like the idea of that, just because people deserve their privacy. But in this case, I'm willing to just be like, all right, we can let this one slide. We can let, all right, you know what? Not bad. Not bad. Give me a fist bump. Not bad. we could, all right. You get a pass one time, all right? And then they kept it covered up for years. But anyway, I'm a Twitch partner now, so be quiet. And we don't know the details, so let's move on. Ex-Twitch employee here, by the way. I've seen you sexting Nightbot in the whisper function. Me and Nightbot have a history. I'm not gonna lie to you. If Nightbot ever divulges, I might be in trouble. Now that Eyezayar's got partner, he's turning into a commentary channel. I literally can't think of anything worse. All right, let's move on to a personal anecdote. I think they have officially taken lemon Pepsi completely out of the rotation. Like, completely. I don't think it actually exists on shelves here anymore, because the last bastion was 7-Eleven, and I don't believe it's at my local 7-Eleven anymore. So we do have lime Coke, but lemon Pepsi, I think, is out. Let me just do a quick search. Lemon Pepsi Australia. Yeah, look, it's not looking too crash hot for us. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, it's currently unavailable at Coles, which is one of our leading supermarkets, if you didn't know. Let's look at Woolworths. Let's have a little look, because this is really going to be the nail in the coffin for me, I think. Let me just check. Hold on. Out of stock, unavailable. Yeah, it's done. It's done. And, you know, I was criticized by close friends of mine for liking lemon Pepsi, and I let that slide because we're all entitled to our own likes and dislikes. But I went to bat for lemon Pepsi, and it is gone completely. We now have lime Coke, but who can really say how long that is going to last? That's all in stock. Lime Coca-Cola is set and ready to go, but yeah. It's a shame. That was the true bad news all along. As long as it sells. Yeah, to be honest, I think that people just in general didn't like lemon Pepsi, but I really did. So I guess RIP. It's like vanilla paddle pops. My mother always goes on about vanilla paddle pops. She's always talking about when I was a kid, vanilla paddle pops, they were on shelves, they were the shit, right? And they just disappeared as well. So we all go through these things, right? So I mean, we all have to endure great pain and trauma at some point in our lives. These are character builders, right? Oh, you don't know what a paddle pop is? A paddle pop is like an ice cream on a stick. Like what would you call that in other places in the world? It's ice cream on a wooden stick. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you. As long as I don't accidentally click on a grocery store website and they just show my location like they love to do so often. It's this. I promise it's more appetizing than it... Let me find a better photo, actually. It's like, why is there no good photos? What the hell is going on here? Just show me a fucking paddle pop, Google. Why is Google gone down the drain? Okay, hold on, let me show you. Rainbow paddle pops. See, Lachlan knows what he's talking about. This is a man with taste. So they're this. They're like ice cream on a stick. They, I'm sure you have some sort of equivalent where you live. It's not really a popsicle, though, because... like, a popsicle is like an ice block. You know what I mean? Is it not? Isn't a popsicle like more water, less milk? You know what I'm saying? We still have them in NZ. We still have these paddle pops, but not vanilla paddle pops, I think. I don't know. But, yeah, so... I don't think the difference matters. I think it matters a lot to me. Yes, but we'd probably still call it... So, wait. An ice pop is frozen fruit water? Ice pop is crazy. All right, Lion, I'm going to have to remove your moderator's badge. Ice pop? Ice pop's not that bad. I mean, we call it an ice block, which is just silly. But, I mean, Australia has a lot of super dupers. Like, we clearly have a distinct mental illness that's happening. So, what can you do at the end of the day? He got demoted after that sentence. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, so, you know, we all have to go through losing a product that we like. And it's happened to me now, finally, so it's a shame. Hershey milkshake, it was a chocolate milk, kind of like the Nesquik chocolate milk. It was the greatest chocolate milk I have ever had in my life, and they took it away from us. There was even a cookies and cream one that tasted amazing too. I still cry every day knowing it no longer exists. Yeah, it's a shame. I used to enjoy these things, and I need you all to behave yourselves because it is June at the moment. So one of my favorite junk foods when I was a kid was this thing called a Golden Gay Time Crusher. Now, I need you to relax, okay? Because we're in June at the moment, so just hold your horses a little bit. But a Golden Gaytime Crusher was one of my favorite, like, junk food drinks. And you used to be able to get it from KFC here. Yeah, fuck KFC for getting rid of Crushers. That's what I'm talking about. Ridiculous business move. It's like they don't want to make money or something. But yeah, Golden Gaytime is an ice cream in Australia, and that's still a thing. So you can still get a Golden Gaytime. But which is it's a great name for an ice cream at the end of the day. It looks like this. I'll show it to you. But keep this between me and you. It actually doesn't look that appetizing. The photos never look very good. Trust me. Very, very good. Very good, these Golden Gaytimes. They used to have a drink alternative at KFC. And they got rid of it because they don't like money. So, I guess I'll just go and... I guess I'll do without a Crusher for the rest of my life, which is terrible. I'll show you what the Crusher looked like. It was like this. I'm sure you've got about 20 million equivalents in America, but it was like, you know, a milkshake type of thing. That looks horrific. That's a homemade one. Forget about that. This is what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's what we were rolling with. It was probably my favorite. I mean, look at the thumbnails. That's exactly the feeling that they would elicit. So, and then they decided to get rid of them for no discernible reason. Because they don't know business like we know business, alright? So, yeah. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? We all lose products. Wait, they're called Crushers in Oz? In the UK, it's Crush'ems? Interesting. As long as he was tweaking on the Crusher, that's what I'm saying. They were good, dude.
Eyezayar, you don't have to defend yourself if you want to enjoy a Golden Gaytime.
Oh, I know that. I actually, thanks for the 100, man. I actually had a Golden Gaytime ice cream the other night. For the first time in a long time. It was a nice return to form, I think. Another Weet-Bix, Weetabix conundrum. Weetabix is such a strange naming decision. But yeah, as somebody who doesn't like super, like I don't eat a ton of junk food, but there's some junk foods that I really like, and it seems that whenever I really like one, they go kaput. So I guess that's what I get. It's only a matter of time before lime Coca-Cola is gone off the shelves as well. And it's going to be a sad day when it goes. I'm just going to have to mentally prepare myself for that, I think. What can you do, you know? Not my sublime line. That's what... It's going. It's going. Get ready. Get ready for it. Woolly sells Golden Gaytimes custard? It's bordering on the line of acceptability, isn't it? Let's see how many comments this short has. We're up to 19. All right, I want to... These better be elite. Let's see. This has got to be the best short I've seen in a while. Good. This short is so crazy. You've done such a like. I love this short. Good stuff. That's what we like to see. Hello, Twitch. You don't know who I am, but I know you. That's enough to give a child nightmares. This is great, but where can I find the full video? All right, these are good. These are good. Dude, his career starts now, as far as I'm concerned. So, this is a good boost for him. Weet-Bix with vanilla milk and sugar on top. Weet-Bix with normal milk and sugar on top is all I need. We don't need to get too fancy with it. Normal milk will do fine. I don't want to hear for the last 3 years ever again, dude. Literally never again. God, man, I keep nearly needing to sneeze. I was feeling good enough that I was about to do Lego Batman just regardless at the start of the stream, but I'm glad I didn't. I absolutely hate being sick, and especially these ones that just decide to hang on and do their own thing whenever they want. It's not fun. But if I'm not better tomorrow, I'll probably As much as it's become loathsome for some people, I think I'll probably do Dark Souls 2 tomorrow if I am not better, and then just wait it out until we can do what we're here to do, you know? Eyezayar helping the smaller creators, that's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to do. I love how we had a week of Dark Souls 2, and then I said, all right, we're moving on. And then we've been forced into a corner here. It's terrible. I'm so sorry. I just want DS3 at this point. DS2 feels like it's taking forever. I'm really starting to enjoy DS2, so but what can we do? It definitely has some features that are, you know, how you going, but loathsome like a certain Elden Ring character. What was his name again? Loathsome what? Loathsome Dung Eater? Was that it? It wasn't that, was it? It was Loathsome Dung Eater. I can't even... What does he even look like? Oh, he's from Elden Ring. I haven't seen this yet, or I'm not gonna look. He's from Elden Ring. I thought I'd come across... I'd came across him before. How is Elden Ring with customization, like, of making your character and stuff? Is it way more, robust? A lot more options and stuff? Because... Oh, good. Because I have seen some created characters, and I was wondering, like, some of them look pretty detailed. Especially, I saw some on release, so I've always been keen for that element. You can make anything you want. I swear I saw somebody call it, like, actually one of the best character creators of all time, and I don't know, what is the best character creator of all time? Like, I remember thinking Fallout 4's one was crazy, which I guess it is kind of good, but Lego Marvel 2, DC's supervillains. Jesus, sorry. I saw someone today make Andrew Tate and captioned it, "What color is your sword?" Dude, if you don't have the Bugatti sword, you're in trouble. Baldur's Gate 3 has pretty good customization. I don't think it's the best I've ever played, though. I swear it had, like, certain restrictions. Best character creator is WWE 2K24. The WWE games were kind of ahead of their time with the customization. But yeah, bottom line, looking forward to Elden Ring in pretty much every possible way. Like, everything that I've heard about it sounds great. Oh yeah, Dragon's Dogma had really good character customization, apparently. Another game I haven't played, but Cyberpunk's is pretty good, yeah. The thing that sucks is having a... this isn't talking about any of the games we've talked about here, but when you play a game that has great character customization, but the rest of the game is just it's not a good feeling. I felt that way with, like for the time, I enjoyed Saints Row 4, but Saints Row 4 isn't the greatest game of all time. I remember feeling a little bit that way at some point. But I played the shit out of Saints Row 4, to be fair, so what can you do? Are you guys robbed of those Coke Freestyle machines that have like 200 fruit flavors? I've never heard of that in my life, so I guess we have been. Saints Row is so silly, I love it. Saints Row 3 was my beloved. I've never played 1 and 2. I started with 3 on the Xbox 360. And, wow, what an experience. I remember thinking Skyrim character customization was never going to be topped. Yeah, it's funny how you're like, especially when you're young. I remember thinking like, there's no way graphics get any better than GTA 5 on the PS3. I want you to go and look at a cutscene from GTA 5 on the PS3 right now. And I want you to come back and tell me I'm a fool. I was young, okay? I mean, even to some extent, when Red Dead 2 came out, I was like, oh man, like where do we actually go from here? But even now, Red Dead 2 is a beautiful looking game. It's still great. But even just a couple of years later, I look back at Red Dead 2 and I'm like, oh, there's definitely been, like, this is still continuing. Like, the march to total realism is definitely still going, like, getting much closer. So I feel like Red Dead 2 actually has a nice art style though. Is that like, I feel like they did go for the realism angle, but usually when people criticize this like march to realism, a lot of the time it comes with like, it's just kind of boring to look at, right? Because a lot of those like total realism things are kind of boring. They're always very like gray and washed out. But Red Dead 2 has like a nice art style to it, I think. Like, they sort of compromised in certain areas. Things are very like beautiful. I feel like Red Dead 2 is they struck a good balance, yeah. GTA 6 will have balding over time. God, I hope so. If Jason can just be like progressively more and more stressed out, I want to see the hair leave that man's skull. Could be good. Could be big. Arkham Knight still looks good. Looks like a modern game. Oh, Arkham Knight could have came out yesterday, and I'd believe you. Arkham Knight perfectly has a great art style and like pretty realistic, clear graphics. Graphics definitely aren't everything. You know what? Like the thing that impresses me with Rockstar more than graphics is like the you know, like the tiny details that they have. That stuff is always way more impressive than strictly how it looks. Like Red Dead 2 actually isn't really the most realistic looking game. It's very clean, and it leans on like implied realism, which kind of like gives it a leg up. Like does that make sense? There's something about when you fill in the contextual gaps with realism, it can make a game look surface level more realistic. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just kind of the feeling like as you're playing it. So I feel like if Red Dead 2 was way less detailed with what can actually happen, like with animations and stuff, and the variation in like with the food, for example, all that stuff boils down into making something just look more realistic in general. I think it like adds to the illusion a little bit more in the experience in general. I hope GTA 6 I hope GTA 6 has, we were talking about this the other day, but my main thing with GTA 6 is like, I want there to be some systems in the game that feel, especially with like the lore and stuff, I want it to have a bit more of a playability to it. Like, it's not just a system that's there. It has some I guess dynamism would be the word, like something that just creates more unique situations, because Red Dead 2 gave the illusion of that for a little bit. As soon as you try and peel it back a little bit, you realize how shallow the system actually is. I feel like if they nail the police system in GTA 6, like, they're the greatest of all time, you know, if they're not already. I don't need to stop and have to refuel my car type of dynamism, but I need like, I don't know, I need them to take that police system to a little bit of a higher level, you know? I'm gonna be honest, I've never cared for beautiful graphics. I appreciate them, but I'm fine playing a game that is outdated. Oh, me too. Definitely. I have a friend who says he won't play Fallout 3 or New Vegas because they look like shit. That's crazy. That's insane. I don't get that at all. Sometimes I prefer simplified graphics just that have a clear art style, to be honest. Like, sometimes it's more impressive to me. Like, I think New Vegas on its own, it's not the best looking game graphically, not by a country mile, but it's got like, it has such a, I don't know, everything's so palpable, you know? Like, it feels so gritty, and that almost makes it feel more real than realistic graphics sometimes. You know what I mean? The atmosphere is so strong. I think that's harder to do. Obviously accounting for what time that each game is made in. That's harder to do than like hit cutting edge graphics, you know? I feel like anybody with enough budget can hit cutting edge graphics to some extent. But to be able to like create a real believable and thick atmosphere is difficult. Shout out Gritty. I don't know if I mentioned that, but shout out. The only reason I haven't played Fallout 3 in New Vegas because you need to pay like $100 for £100 for PS Plus to download them. Yeah, I mean, not to be like PC, but that's the only way I would ever play it. Apparently the console version's like messed up as well. I first played New Vegas on a PS3. I remember just being blissfully okay with that, but apparently the PS3 version's like definitively the worst way to play it or something. Oh, it's game streaming? Anybody do game streaming? What's the experience like there? Yeah, sorry, I probably sound terrible right now, Clayman. I'm gonna head out in a second. I think I've hit my hour limit of sounding not too bad. Do you have the PS2 emulator on your PC? I would never download an emulator. But if I was going to, I mean, PC, what is it? PCSX2 is what I would use for the PlayStation 2, but I would never do that. You're allowed to sound terrible? Yeah, but it's, oh man, I don't know. When you're sick, you just kind of sound gross. I'm out here shouting out smooth skins and stuff. You know how it is. We've all had a
Fallout
cold
3
before.
and New Vegas can barely run without crashing on PC, let alone on a console.
Yeah, I downloaded a couple of mods for New Vegas, which stabilized it, but I still had some crashes here and there. Thanks for the 100, dude. Actually, come to think of it, I think, to be honest, like, Fallout New Vegas on the PS3 might have been the first time that I was like, oh, games can crash on console? Like, maybe not the first time, but I think it's the first time that I, like, counted it as an actual serious problem. Being like, oh, I might not play New Vegas today because it's probably just going to crash and I'm going to lose all my progress. Like, that I think that might be the first time I ever really thought like that. I was one of the sorry souls who got a Xbox 360 with the red ring of death. So it worked for like a couple of months and then just completely died. Like, learning that something like that can happen in life, I think that's like the peak of unfairness in the world, right? Hey, Balls, good to see you. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Your oil ups, they have healing properties. All right, I'm gonna head out in a second.
Eyezayar, those damn smooth skins, am I right?
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Thanks for the 100, man. Thank you for the support, everybody. I appreciate it. See you later, Balls. Oh, what was I gonna say, man? I can't. Anyway, yeah, red ring of death, devastating, devastating, not good. I had like 20 red rings of death over the 8 years I had my 360. What was the way that they used to say to try and fix it? It was like, oh, it was so dangerous. It was like purposely causing your Xbox 360 to overheat so that the liquid metal or something would melt. What was that? What they were setting people up to burn their house down. Somebody had to accidentally burn their house down with that, right? That had to happen. Sorry, the liquid metal part might be misremembering on my end, but wasn't it like, correct me if I'm wrong, I know that you were meant to put a towel over the fan and then run it and overheat it deliberately, but was it so that you could melt the thing? So that it would, or like, so that it would bind back to something on the motherboard or something like that? Was that the actual reason? Or is that like an old wives' tale? I can't remember what the actual technical reason was, but I swear it was like to melt some binding agent back to liquid so that it would like stick back to the motherboard or some fucking shit. I don't know. I miss that era of misinformation. So do I, dude. I miss like the Xbox 720 rumors and stuff. God damn it. When I was a kid, I didn't know how to turn off the console. With the PS2 made that simple for me, I feel like. I used to be amazed that you could run the PlayStation 2, the one that had an openable disc tray that would just flip up. You could play the game once you took the disc out of the tray. As long as you didn't, like, eventually it would crash, I think, but you could play. Does anybody remember that? I think if you hit a loading screen, it would crash, but it was good stuff. Bring it back. How to get the ray gun every time? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I had such limited access to the internet for so long. Like, pretty much nothing for a long time. Remember asking kids at school, like, how do you do it? Or just knife the mystery box 3 times and I don't know, just a bunch of like bullshit, you know? At the end of the day, just a bunch of crap. Spin around 3 times, throw a monkey bomb at the ground, reload the MP40, and then I want you to go prone on the ground for 45 minutes, and then drink something from under the kitchen, and then have a bowl of Wheat Bix, and you'll get the ray gun. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. What are we doing here? It's like that guy. I wish I could find the video. I've told this story before, but when I did get access to the internet briefly, when I was very young, I was playing San Andreas. No. Actually, I was playing GTA 5, and it was around the time that it just came out. And again, I could only watch like a couple of YouTube videos before the internet would run out. I remember watching this long-ass video of this guy giving a detailed explanation of like how to get the jetpack. And it involved breaking into and driving around the GTA 5 prison for a certain amount of time. I think it was like 45 minutes or something. And you drive around it, and then you do a bunch of other steps. And then he had modded or something, like used something. I don't think he would have been able to mod, so I must have just been really gullible. But he had some sort of like jetpack edited in, obviously. And I fell for it and tried to do it. And obviously, it didn't work. So I will track that video down one day, and I will have my revenge, I suppose. Tempted to, like, when GTA 6 comes out, to, like, make a spiritual successor to that video. I feel like that would be a another full circle moment for me, you know? I'll really give him a piece of my mind. Yeah, that's it. You're right, Leon. That's what I should do. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head off now. I'm feeling like garbage.
I never got a red ring of death, but I spilled Fanta on my 360, and then I could only play it for 20 minutes at a time.
That is such a strange debuff. That is such a strange debuff to the Xbox 360. I feel like that's a steadfast rule. Like, at the end of the day, if you pour Fanta on your Xbox 360, you only get 20 minutes of game time. If you spill Fanta on your 360, it's a 20-minute lock. I feel like that's good. That's a good feature for managing your time spent on the console. It's like a screen time manager. You just pour some Fanta on it, and it's like a deliberate 20-minute steadfast lockout. There you go. I feel like that's good. We should all be pouring Fanta on our appliances so that we spend less time on them. You know, pour some on your phone, pour some on your PC, maybe one on the PS5. Cover your PS5 in a hot towel so you can melt the liquid metal. I mean, were the 2000s even real? Were the 2010s even real? It's not for me to decide. Not for me to decide. I remember I had this old Toshiba laptop that I spilled something on and it still worked, but it had the weirdest quirks. Like, just strange things would happen. What happened to spilling drinks on appliances? What are we doing here? We used to be real people, and what is this? Now we're so careful. God damn it. Let's return to our true form. None of this darn internet, exactly. What happened to putting drinks in the school computer disk trays and using them as cup holders? We used to be a real society. And now we're just floating through the void, you know? We used to be a people. We used to be, we had some togetherness, you know? Using it as a drink holder wasn't the worst thing. It was the bastards who used to put pencils and shit inside it and then it would actually break. How about use the appliance how it was designed, please? I've been practicing by spilling water on my phone daily. You need to use Fanta, tiny brain. Don't live up to that name, dude. You have to use Fanta. Everybody knows that. Now we just oil up and mew all day. Exactly. God damn it. Anyway, what can you do? Adapt or die at the end of the day. You know what they say. I'm going to call it there, everybody. Thank you very much for jumping in for my good news, bad news stream. Hopefully, it's very cool that we're partner. Super glad that they accepted it. And feels like a really cool milestone. And you know, I don't know if I'll stream on YouTube as well eventually. Like, they do give you that option now, even if you are a partner. But again, like, as I've said before, streaming on Twitch, like, having the streaming here is just, like, pretty cozy and feels good. So I don't know if I'll switch that up anytime soon. But, yeah, at the end of the day, just thanks for tuning in as often as you all do. It's, it wouldn't be possible without you, you know? And just thanks for the support as always. Hopefully I'll be better by tomorrow and we can actually keep things moving. Best case scenario, but hopefully this, I mean, I can't see this hanging on for too much longer, knock on wood, so we should be good. But anyway, thanks everybody. See you later. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for dropping in, and that's about it. All right. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.